Control V. Control V. Control V. Control V. Control V. What? Give you opportunity who doesn't watch streams. Control V. Control V. Control V. Camellia? Isn't that someone who worked with Toby Fox before? Yeah. So she must be good. Real good. Control V. Communities, ISAT. Okay, let's see. Okay, I am still promoting my stream on Tumblr. After that, I'll promote it on Facebook, and then we can start. Okay, the Tumblr promotion is pretty much done. Actually, I don't think anyone on Facebook would care. So I probably won't promote it on Facebook. And I already did Discord. What's going on, my starlings? It's me, Phoenix. Welcome back to more In Stars and Time. In the last one, we died. Again. Yeah. But we learned about witchcraft, which we need to learn more about in order to figure out this whole loop mess. Okay. So yeah, witchcraft. And we need to learn what that is. But before I forget, really tired. Well, thought you were taking a nap. Yes, it's a time loop game, and dying is one of the ways to loop. No, we died in the previous stream. It's how we made story progress. Go watch part 8, if you want to know what I'm talking about. Aww. I'm gonna tell you something, but forget about it. Go on and do whatever you need to do today. Sure. Do you know if Bonnie is okay? Bonnie? Why wouldn't they be? I saw them near the fields earlier to the east if you'd like to talk to them. Okay, I'll leave you alone. Make sure you rest up and we'll meet for dinner at the clock tower later. Habit takes over and you tell her about the carrot method. Okay. Bonnie. We'll see if Bonnie's okay after we talk to this guy. Lord Joseph Andre. Audience. It's a lie. Think you're lying to me right now? Just a guy? That's better than my wildest dreams! He was just a guy, he saved so many people, made the world a better place, and everyone thought it was because of who he was or his past, but he was just a guy. See, Mirabelle was disappointed, but the castle-loving one gets it. So glad I got to know this more. Here, take this. First issue. Ooh. So it's a weapon for Odile? Awesome. It makes sense because our weapons are books. Okay. Wow. Mm-hmm. I'll give it to Mirabelle. Fan mail. Okay, it decreases attack by 9, but it boosts crit chance by 6. I'd say that's worth it. Crits double the damage, so... You know what? Strength. Attack got boosted. I should probably go talk to Luke. Oh, I have to see if Bonnie's okay? Right, because Bonnie died in the time loop. But it was reset, right? I can't do the side quests with my friends, my family members. I have to go check on Bonnie. They're fine. Nothing's wrong at all. Yeah. Well, what do you want? Nothing. I have to go and see Luke. Okay, Luke now. I wanted to see Luke before seeing Bonnie, but, it's fine. Our friends don't have the side quests for us anymore. Here, let's talk later? Sure, yeah. Hey, stop. Just say I told you so and we can move on. I told you so! Yeah. T, what a stupid idea you had. I know. Trying to make friends with the king. Think the king could be turned good? He's the king! He's probably the reason you're here, or related to it at least. And all you had to do was find out he shares your tragic backstory for you to feel pity for him. He didn't even have to lift a finger. And because of you, Bonnie was... Actually, they're fine now. But yeah, they died in that other time loop. Anyway, I told you so. But what he said back then, he mentioned something about wishcraft. He did. What's wishcraft? I don't know. Wishcraft. Crafting wishes? Sounds impossible and way too convenient. But he seemed to imply you were using it? That's what it felt like to me. I've never heard of wishcraft before. Doesn't mean you can't use it. Me neither. I wouldn't even know where to find information about it. It was hard enough to find information about Timecraft. But that is new information. So, as stupid as the whole making friends with the king was, you did find something new. Was it worth it? Every time you close your eyes... Hey, I only have one eye. Adrian, you gotta check your game's dialogue. Siffrin only has one eye. You still see a hand tightening. I'm also wondering, the way you looped last time, wasn't it? Whatever. It's not like your kid will remember what just happened anyway. Just put it behind you. And this whole thing gave you something else, didn't it? Another memory to equip. Oh? You didn't even notice. You'll always remember this, after all. Let me do the usual. You got a Memory of Memories. When equipped, Memory of Memories allows you to read books you couldn't before. The ones written in that language that just gives you a headache. Yes! The ones written in my home country's language. The ones from your country. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I can read books in my own native language. Finally. I mean, I could do that in real life since I was like 3. But, it's nice I can do it in the game. Oh, how useful and neat to be able to read your own blinding language. Well, it's not blinding anymore. You might as well read any books you find before you forget again. Like you do everything else. And if you can read that language, maybe you can explore the house a bit more. Don't despair, Stardust. There's still a path to follow. In the meantime, though, how can I help you in this wonderful new loop? Yourself? Aiming for yourself, walking around in the house. Reflections? Reminisce of your past loops. Could it be a sadness? No, it's not a sadness. Are you sad? You link to the loops. And for more of them as you loop through time. Weird shade. When I was fighting the king, a shade that doesn't exist. Like a color? A color? Don't you remember? I think you read a book about it somewhere. I did! You're right. Maybe you should look at it again. Try to find other books if you wanted to find out more. Can I stay here a little bit? Huh? What? Stay here? With me? Why? Don't you want to spend time with your party instead? I want to spend time here, but why? Do what you want. Just go away when you have enough. Thanks. Any actual questions? Doesn't matter? Yeah. What a stupid series. I have, yeah. What color was it? It was red, right? Yeah. Let's talk about... Nothing to talk about. Really quiet. Didn't realize you were that quiet. Too bad. But I don't mind if you stay silent for a bit too, you know? Rather I don't say anything, rather than talk all the time? Also quiet, huh? What? No. I like to listen to people talk. I don't mind if you talk a lot. Yeah, that's it. That's it. It's just nice to hear people talk. About the loops. And the king mentioned something witchcraft. Read those books in your language now. Explore the house again. Pretty sure there's a room you can access that you couldn't before. Well, I've talked to Loop. Now let's talk to Mirabelle and see what she has to say. Wait, stay silent is a new option? You're okay, Siffrin? You did look tired and when I went to wake you up. Fine. Need help with anything though? Nope. Let me know if you ever do. Fan mail from one of your classmates. You thought she was scary? Yeah. A stylish bow. Okay, so I'll do the side quests. Oh yeah. I'll zone out for them so they go by faster. Make sure you have time. Let's zone out. Odile. Rested. Pretty silent today, so it doesn't matter. Too busy to help you with your problems right now. Could talk to Isabelle for that sort of thing. Can I help you with anything? Use this Oh, the family tale. It takes some time. Zone out. All that's left is Bonnie and Isabeau. And I should get the long thingy thing while I'm here. Bonnie's face is black. So on. What? Are you saying anything? You look so tired. I did take a nap, but did I say that? 2 hours ago, you said you'd go take a nap and I'll get you if you need something. Not nap. I did. Did you have a nightmare? Yeah. You died. Either you had a nightmare or you didn't. Better to talk about. No, don't make something up. Tell the truth. Last time you tried talking to someone that scared you, something worse than a nightmare happened. Thanks, Bonnie. Okay. Alright. Your 3 favorite foods. Rice. And pineapples. And the last one is samosas. But which samosas? Without cheese and with potatoes. I do pay attention to you. Okay. So... this is the library right here. House. Wishcraft? Sounds made up. Sure that sort of craft exists? Well, I can't check this library about wishcraft because I forgot to equip the Memory of Memories. Now that I have it, I could loop back and, and there's the house. After the entire country to finally be frozen in time. My favorite. I'm also making you laugh with your puns, so it's my turn. Because we're friends? Do you not? Never mind. I joke, I joke. $6:30. The time. Hands down, the best time of the day. Very funny. Need to remember to laugh next time. I didn't ask him if he needed help. This led. Helping everyone out. Kept the best one for last. Don't talk to me. Doesn't matter. You know. Well, all this time I can finally open it. Siffrin's face, though. So. Okay. 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 Honestly, we probably don't need these items. Because we have so many craft skills. Well, level 90. 721. Okay. We're close to a level up. Wait, let me check. I have the memory of memories. Good. Sharpening stone. Okay. Supernova's level 91. What's the 14,000? Yeah, it's gonna take a while. I know using paper on a scissors type is kind of counterproductive, but I like the ha. rock here. Okay. So I need paper here. Same blinding light over and over again. Yeah. I like how they use blinding as a curse word. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. Seems to be a theoretical essay about how to use wishcraft. Woo! Finally, we're learning more about wishcraft. So it is real. Yes, and I've probably been using it. This essay seems too complicated for you to understand right now. Should find more information about wishcraft elsewhere and come back to this later. We'll have to find another book then. Since the king is the one who told you about wishcraft, am I gonna have to ask the king again? You don't want to ask him anything, but is there someplace related to him? The observatory! We went there before. Okay, so, thank you all for joining, by the way. I say I have 5 viewers. One of them is myself, of course. But, oh, 3 viewers. One of them is myself, so thank you, 2, for joining. But we finally found a book about wishcraft. You can only read books in my native language if I have the memory of memories. TH Revolution, I recognize your name. You've been here before. We will win, sure. Got the Star Crest. Okay. Tear you apart. 2124. That's 99 years in the future. Not 100 anymore. Pretty good. Starting off the year right. I relaxed yesterday, and now I'm doing my first stream of the year. I already learned a decent amount about witchcraft. I learned that books about it exist. And, I don't know exactly what it is, but... yeah. Aww. Don't say anything. Stay here a minute. Stand up. Let's go. Super Sour Tonic. Lovely. There aren't any books in this room, which means we just get the key and leave. After I finish ISAT, I am gonna do a second playthrough of Brothership that will be a challenge run. The conditions for the challenge run, some of them have been decided, some of them I'll come up with along the playthrough. This game is too long. This game right here is too long for me to do a challenge run of it. I mean, Brothership is said to be longer than this game, but it's Mario, and I've actually done Mario challenge runs before. So, I've never done a challenge run of an indie game before. Basically, minimum kills, default gear or no gear, no beans, because the beans increase your stats, and this way with minimum kills. I will also ban anything that increases the experience I can earn, like quick level, arc scope, whatever else. Have you ever played Brothership or any Mario & Luigi RPG? Oh no, I wanted to do the jackpot! Ugh, fine. There is a book in here. Craftonomy. You should finish Superstar Saga and play Brothership. Those are the only two on the Switch, and I don't know what other systems you have. But Superstar Saga and Brothership are both good. Definitely finish Superstar Saga. Oh, you got a 3DS. Lovely. Yeah. 3DS and Switch are the only systems you need to play the entire series. Yeah, that's true. You do need money to buy the games. So there weren't any books about witchcraft here. I do have the Memory of Memories. I do. Okay, good. Obviously, as a Switch game, Brothership is the most expensive one in the series. But because of the 3DS having access to the first 5, like an egg key. No more books here. There are clearly books here, but they're art books, not craft books. Even though art is a craft. Wait. 10 of Swords, upside down. Do I have to go to the Dormont Library? Because I went there with the memory of the bomb equipped by mistake. And, yeah. I did find the one in the house library, just before you joined the stream. Again, 2124. That's 99 years in the future. This one's scissors type, so I use rock. 2466. That's even in Starborn's future. Starborn is a series that I'm working on writing. In fact, I'll do some writing for it as soon as I finish this stream. Or, with like stream writing, it would be a different stream than this. I would stream it on my other channel, Fiction of Grandeur, with a PH. Because it's about my writing. But, in Starborn, it takes place in the 25th century. Early 25th century, so like 2404. I checked here already. You know, I allow backseating, but no spoilers. Backseating is fine because it helps me advance the plot faster, but spoilers just give the plot away. And I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't allow backseating because I do it too. So, when... Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna... The astronomy room? Yeah, I wanted to go there. Hold on. Properties. Ah, found it. There we go. Now it's clearer what my stance is on spoilers and backseating. Oh, wait. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant. Siffrin can use all three all three offensive craft types. Paper. So we use scissors. It can only be hurt by what it's weak to, if I remember correctly. And it doesn't even take bonus damage from it. Okay, rock. So we use paper. Oh. Boom. No jackpot needed. I like getting the jackpots, though. So I don't need to level up my party to max level until I'm max level. Which I heard... I forget whether it was you or the other guy, but someone told me that Siffrin's max level and the party's max level are not the same. Siffrin's max level is 99, the party's max level is 75. So that makes it easier to level up the party. Okay. The sheer power of just attack. Um... I mean, I defeated the first sadness in one blow, and my party got suspicious of me. Only together once a year? Don't think about it, don't think about it, don't think about it. I see my cousins like once every 10 years. So... I haven't seen that yet. Timecraft. Yeah, I'd say it's fun. King mentioned something about witchcraft. Read those books in your language. There's a room you couldn't access before. Second a time loop, repeating the same 2-ish days. Yeah. When you get to the head housemaiden or die, you immediately loop back. You can more or less control when and where you loop back. The fact that you loop back means you have some kind of control over time, just like the king. Timecraft. We're using it too. Never proven. Timecraft is supposed to ask for immense amounts of power. Yeah. How did the king get this power? How did you? It wasn't one-off. Every time you talk to her, she seems to be repeating the exact same thing until you loop again. Said something is broken, failing, rotting. Yep. We had a little hangout session. Wondering about the rules of your loops. You loop back when you die, but there have been times you loop back without dying. Loop back on your own without dying when we hung out together. That was probably witchcraft. If that's the case, something happened with the head housemaiden that makes loops activate as well. What all of these moments have in common? You did your whole thing with the king, too. That was worse than useless, but the king mentioned something called witchcraft. He seemed to think you were using witchcraft and also realized you were looping in time. Yeah, that's about it. Nothing. I always go left first, even though the optimal path is right first. Because I want more experience. Also, Unicorn Bones, what brings you to my stream? You said it looks cool, meaning that you probably haven't played it. What brings you to my stream if you haven't played the game I'm streaming? I haven't seen you before, you're not familiar to me. Are you just here because it's the day after New Year's and there aren't a lot of streamers? Massive scissor damage to all enemies doesn't give a jackpot point. Okay, we'll not use it then. Because I like the jackpots. Like, just look at that jackpot attack. 3270. I'll see how much damage Just Attack does. If it doesn't give a jackpot point, it better do a ton of damage. Because it's like the only attack that doesn't. Well, besides Bonnie's attacks, I guess. I'm skipping through the dialogue I've already read before. But whenever new dialogue pops up, I'll read it. Out loud if I remember. Okay. So... Level 92! We're so close! Granted, we started at level 45. Oh yeah, someone said to call Loop repeatedly in the garden room. Hi, Loop. Weird shade. A color. Yeah, colors. Those are these weird things we learned about from a book. Actually, I should read the color theory book again. Three tonics, 2 super sour and 1 sweet. Oh yeah, that's useful, especially considering Siffrin has moves, non-scissors moves worth 2 jackpot points. King mentioned witchcraft. You can read those books. Help them all in the same loop and go through the house with them. You know, it won't change anything. Do you want to help them again? Of course I do. You don't really need to. Yeah. Their savior. Uh-huh. Makes your life easy. Learn more about the king. The king froze the entire country of Valgard, or almost. They're trying to beat him so that everything can go back to normal. Beat him before, in fact. They'll keep beating him, of course. You also decided he's misunderstood or whatever, so you started talking to him to know more about him. To freeze people in time, he's using something called Timecraft. It's not something simple to do like Rockcraft or Scissorscraft, but a craft much more complicated and rare. But it's what allowed him to freeze the entire country in time. In fact, it might be the same power you're using to be able to loop back in time. Timecraft has long been hypothesized to be impossible to control, since it'd probably kill anyone trying to use it. And yet, both you and the king are fine. How? He's saying he's able to use Timecraft thanks to the universe. The universe, the stars, things that are familiar to you, but completely unknown to your friends for some reason. He's also from someplace other than Valgard, and the king's armor is covered in stars. Stars. You can recognize them as stars, but you can't remember anything about them, can you? The names of constellations escape you. Everyday item names escape you. Your childhood escapes you. You can't remember anything. And the king keeps asking if you remember. But you know, don't you? You'll never remember anything. No one ever will. You'll never remember anything about your country. Not its stars, not its faith, not the childhood you've spent there, or here. You can't even read or speak your own language. Well, we can read our own language with the Memory of Memories. There's proof it existed, though. The diary in the library talks about it. You can't even say its name, though. Why would you? Even I wouldn't be able to say its name if I tried. And that's it, isn't it? What the king wants? After having all of his memories of his country erased without warning, being welcomed into Valgard, making his life here, he just wants to make sure what happened to your country doesn't happen to Valgard. And nothing can happen to Valgard if it's frozen in time. How pathetic. He can't accept that it's gone, even now. And you're pathetic too, for thinking you could make him give up on it. His country, his memory, his life. Did you truly think you could have swayed him from it? From his wish? Now, the king said I was using wishcraft, but what if he was also using wishcraft? You can be so blinding stupid sometimes, Stardust. I love how they use blinding as, like, a replacement for the F word. It's so blinding funny. Okay. Wow. So we're still on the second floor. First things first. The head housemaiden's office has books in it. Got the rock key. Doesn't even remember his name? Probably doesn't. He was probably christened in the language of his country. Well, not christened, specifically. It's just a term used to talk about naming. But it can also refer to baptism. It's a confusing word, christen, because it can mean to name someone, or it can mean to baptize them. Save Valgard. Other. Well, this is the head housemaiden's office. Maybe the Save Valgard column was a list of candidates to be a savior. She picked Mirabelle because Mirabelle was the first candidate that the head housemaiden ran into. Okay, so I checked all the books. And the boring administrative papers. I don't think there's anything new in here. The rock key was there, but we got it already. I was already spoiled on the number of acts in the game, but that's because I wanted to know how long it was. I know there's 6 acts, and that 3 is the longest. Which means I'm more than half done. Found a partner. Gotta find the other one on the 3rd floor. Okay, the 2 libraries, because the secret library is in the same place as the main one. Don't say it. Universe. What kind of person can't even say their country's name? Ugh. Okay, this book was a weapon for Odile, but we already got it. I love how, like, most of the characters in this game are non-binary. And, like, nobody bats an eye. It's just so normalized.
This is a reminder. Get excited for the big day.
Okay, secret library time. One of those written in your language. Actually, you can't. There's a lot of hard words in here. You don't know what this is even about. Maybe you should go back to it later. Craft skills. Okay. So did I mess up by having the wrong memory when I looked at the book in Dormont? Or is the book I need to read further ahead? 2016! That was my gap year when I, between high school and college. It was a pretty good year. I did, like, basically nothing. It was relaxing. Okay, the new room on the 3rd floor. I'm not going to use just attack until I get to the king. I want to see how much damage it does to him. I know he has 25,000 max health. Cool, cool. Wait, I thought it was scissors type, so wouldn't it do less damage because he's rock type? Sorry. Okay, let's see. Nightbot. Yeah, it's not my fault. I didn't, and it's partially my fault that I didn't know Nightbot had that feature. It's a default setting on Nightbot. Let's see. Moderation. There. I changed it. Also, if you want to enter commands, then you can click that link to see what they are. Neat. That's really useful. I'll try it out. The enemy resisted it and still died. Yeah, that's powerful. Wait, let me check something. I got the crying key. Okay. When did I learn this? Was it by starting Act 4? Or was it by leveling up to level 90, something? Beauty Alliance. Got a glass shard. I still don't know what that does. Is it just there for me to cut myself with it? Oh, skipping dialogue seems to be faster than it used to be. Okay. Yeah, that's true. Now I got the long thingy thing. Oh, just attack hits everybody. And it one-shots them. Lovely. That is a fast way to deal with those guys. Okay, got rock, paper, scissors. I forgot about the coin. Before you became stuck in time, you passed through a little town for supplies. Everyone had things to do, but you were so stupidly hungry, you could barely think, so you stopped at a boulangerie nearby. That's French for bakery, I think. The boulanger was an old man, but strong. Looked like he woke up smiling every day. Even then, with the threat of the king looming over everyone. Wordlessly, you pointed at a croissant, showing some coins. Silently, smiling, he got you your pastry, took your money, gave you one silver piece of money back. You both said thank you at the same time. and you both froze. Apart from Issa and Mira, who have the same accent, you all have very different ways of speaking the same language. Makes sense, as you all come from different places. Through your travels, you met a lot of people with Mira and Issa's Valgardian accent, a few with Bonnie's coastal accent, and even fewer with Odile's Kabuan accent. But your accent stayed unique, foreign. The Boulanger's accent was the same as yours. So that baker was from the same country as me. Without breaking eye contact, the old man grabbed your arm. His eyes were stunned, fearful, hopeful, and he said, "Young one, where are you from?" Wait, was that Baker the king? And you couldn't answer. There was no way you could answer. How could you answer? Did he know? Did he remember? Could he answer? Was he asking you? Taunting you? Could you remember the lights? Could he remember the lights still? The shapes they cut into the darkness? Their stories? Did they beat in his chest still? Were they still warming up his heart? Could he speak them and everything into existence? Could he say it? Let the words out? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? Did he remember? You left the boulangerie running. You could see the night sky, dotted with lights, but your chest was empty. When you ran back, you thought about how you'll always forget about the things you love. It's an immutable fact. But you don't want to forget about your family members ever. Ever, 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 ever. No matter what, you'd make sure that you would always remember. You ate the croissant when you got back to everyone else. Is that why I have a bad memory of croissants? It didn't taste like anything. That's crazy. Okay. Well, we have all the keys we need. I think we're ready to go to the 3rd floor. What's the chance of that? Like 1 in 1,000? Also, that was my 2nd time using the coin, by the way. It was my 1st time you saw me use it, but it was my 2nd time using the coin. No, ever. It was my 1st time in Act 4. It was... My 1st time using it was in Act 2. And, it was my 1st time in Act 4, 2nd time ever. I can only trigger that in Act 4. Wow. So, I guess I got lucky. Well, surely it's gotta be possible in Act 5 or 6. But, I guess he meant 4 onward. I think I've been here before. Yeah, I have. So now I know why I don't like croissants. I'm pretty sure... Loop is they, them. I remember that. I'm pretty sure, I'm pretty sure Siffrin just thinks they don't have any flavor because that one particular one didn't have any flavor. And that one didn't have any flavor because it was made by someone from the Forgotten Country. So a Valgardian croissant should taste good, right? I guess it doesn't one-shot them until I'm level 99. But I can two-shot them. Maybe. Huh. Oh, Just Attack has a cooldown. I forgot. Do I want to get 1-3? Well, I did two-shot him. Paper Alpha 5. Lovely. I don't need to have every craft skill for every partner. Do you like me pronouncing it the French way, or would you rather me pronounce that word the English way? I mean, because I'm speaking English. Croissant. Because I'm not French, and I might be butchering it. I'm not even Canadian. So, like, I don't have any native French-speakingness at all. I have one native language, and that is English. Since Just Attack hits everyone, I'll use it when the king cries. Yeah, I took Latin, which, I figured I could learn the other languages better if I knew Latin, and I never got around to learning the other languages. 10 minutes. The fact that they can read these books in 10 minutes means they must be like zines or something like that. Lord Joseph Andre. Yeah, he was just a guy. Huh. At our school, we just had to choose a second language. It could be whatever we wanted it to be, and I chose Latin because a lot of languages have Latin roots, and I wanted to learn a bunch of languages. He's just a guy. Yeah. Tonics. Sweet tonics are a full heal to one person, and super sweet tonics are a full heal to the party. Oh, the pottery teacher was the partner. Okay, so this is the path to the observatory. But if I go there, I won't be able to progress. Without looping forwards. Pass on it? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I'll definitely go back and read it later. 93! Vomit free since 93. If you get that reference, well, let me know. So I have 6 levels to go. $22.13. That would be a year in history in Starborn, or in the future in real life. There could be info about Timecraft. Yeah. Passage secret. I don't know. I don't know if there's a different French word for passage. I just know the French word for secret is secret because it's literally spelled the same. And I learned that from Miraculous Ladybug. It's interesting that Mirabelle doesn't want to experience romance herself, but she loves reading about it. I got the jackpot of items. So the new room. Is it a secret room? Not really? Okay. The camera mirror. Okay. Smiling key. So I got the smiling key. There's a wall of tears here. I don't remember what's behind it. I have broken that wall before, but not in a long time. Not in like a month. So just attack pretty much takes care of any sadness worth less than 1,000 experience in one hit. Almost 4,000 damage. So this is the way I need to go to progress. This is Mirabelle and Claude's room. We see Claude later in the house. Okay, we have 2 out of 3 ingredients, and I know where the third one is. Why can't I fast forward through this? Every time I examine Mirabelle's bed, it's unfast forwardable. Is that a glitch? I mean, or an oversight? It would be an oversight, not a glitch. I think it's an oversight. Because you're supposed to be able to fast forward through any dialogue you've read before. Okay, open phrase. I can read it now. It's asking a question. You answered aloud. Huh? What did you say? Couldn't hear it either. Did you say something? Un secret. There's a little solar system model. And like, I've seen something like this before. Orrery? It's a machine to calculate the positions of astronomical objects. Astro what? Like stars and planets and stuff. Who would need to calculate this? For one, Siffrin hasn't forgotten something, but we all have. Star charts. Telescope. It's broken. A book. A journal with a star on its cover. Looks very old. Feels like it'd break apart in one touch. I want to read it so bad. Please, let's stop wasting time and reading every book we come across. But if the book has a star on it, it must be important, right? Get closer to the book. Ugh, fine. Let's do it. Be careful handling it, though. Mirabelle carefully takes the book in her hands and flips through the pages. It's a little long. It seems like the diary of a very sad person. Why sad? What happened to them? They don't actually say. It just feels like they've lived through some hard times. And everyone around them seems to brush their worries aside. Everyone is acting as if everything's fine, when this person continues to suffer. Bummer. More like boring. Read a passage. Sure. Well, no one can understand what I've been through. Not my friends, not my family, no one. If no one can understand me, if I'm doomed to never be truly seen by another, if I'm the only one who can understand what I've gone through, then couldn't I just create another self? Another me? Is that what Siffrin does? Someone I could talk to, who could understand. Huh? Oh, interesting. Now we're getting somewhere. Talking to another self to come to terms with what they've gone through? But in the end, they'd still be alone, right? Sometimes you just need a voice that answers back, Bonbon. It would just be an echo chamber, though. You'd never get to any good conclusion, talking to yourself endlessly. I suppose they felt so alone they saw no other recourse, though. But tell me, Mirabelle, do they get a rude wake-up call as they realize crafting another self is absolutely impossible? Yeah, using craft to change a body is already hard enough. Creating a whole new one, and identical to another, and one able to talk back? That's just impossible. Spend a good chunk here trying to figure out how to do it. It's a long and a lot of complicated theory. Their writing seems to be getting more frantic, too. It's barely legible in places. Of course. Realizing this can't be done. That's kind of sad. Oh? This page. It only has a few words, but I figured it out. How to create another me. Bodycraft didn't work. Crafting clay didn't work. Nor wood, nor marble. Nothing worked. But one thing could. Wishcraft. Wishcraft will make my wish come true. I just have to do it. I just have to ask. Ask whom? Wishcraft. The king mentioned wishcraft before, didn't he? He seemed to imply it was used to trap you in this time loop, didn't he? So it is real. It's real, it's real. You hide your smile by covering your mouth. Siffrin? And then? Oh, and then? Mirabelle turns the page. Oh, my wish came true. I will always be understood now. Huh. Happy for them, I suppose. So they did it? They created another them? With wishcraft? What's wishcraft? Surely a type of craft they invented for this tale. As we've said, it's impossible to create a copy of yourself. Interesting premise, though. And making this fictional tale look like an old diary was interesting. It was a diary. Too bad wishcraft isn't real, though. I'd wish for stuff, too. But it is real. It has to be. It has to be. You have to tell Loop about this. A drawer. You open it, there's a beautiful hat inside. It's very similar to yours. Wait, was this a different Siffrin that wrote this diary? You got the starry hat. Put the hat in your pockets to equip later. Every accessory? Boost attack, no, boost defense, attack speed, and crit chance. It more than doubles my crit chance? And heals 5% of my HP every turn. Well, I got every accessory. That's what the achievement told me. Let's check this bookshelf. Probably disintegrate in a single touch. Star charts. Star charts. So is that everything? The orrery looks cool, but We're 2 hours in. I usually like to do 4-hour streams and take a break in the middle. Have fun with the commands. I'm gonna do the commands command and the break command. And I will see you in a few minutes.
But it's heavily implied that society is placed in the future of the real world, meaning that our country is could be a real country.
Okay, let's see. I'm not changing the screen because I just want to say one thing real quick. I have a snack ready, but the water filter pitcher still needs to filter the water before I can drink it. So that should take like 5 minutes. I got a banana, but bananas can dehydrate me, so I got some water. I suppose I could. Eat a bite of the banana. Gonna need some water soon. I know having access to bananas in America, well, in North America, is unethical. They grow in South America, and they're harvested by children who are underpaid, and yeah, all that. I just don't like worrying about stuff like that, though. It's not me that's forcing the children to work. I just happen to like bananas. Honestly, I'd rather pay more for bananas and make sure that the people harvesting them are paid well. But, yeah. I think the water might be done filtering. I swear, that pitcher can only hold 3 cups of water. Well, I think 6, but I drink 2 cups per, cup. So, that's much better. Where's the game? Found it. Oh yeah, you forgot to do the back command. Wait, I need to check something. Come on. It might only work when I do it. Yeah, see. But now that I think about it, Anyone should be able to. Yeah, I had it set so it would only work when I do it for some reason. The break one can be only when I do it, but the back one. Okay. So we got some confirmation that witchcraft is real. In a perfectly ethical world, a lot of products would be a lot more expensive. Including bananas and technology. Okay. So we're on the 3rd floor. The only place higher than the 3rd floor is the roof, which we get to after beating the king. Oh wait, we have the key. This key. Did I not get it? Just attack is a really good move. I guess I get it when Act 4 starts or when I reach level 90. It's one of the two things. When Act 4 starts, okay. can you not remember something as simple as this? Something as simple as where you got your blinding cloak you've been carrying for as long as you can remember. Probably my home country. Yeah, come closer look at this. It's super interesting stitching. It's back stitching, which is a very solid kind of stitching, and it's used in a lot of different places. But Valgardian clothing in general is moving away from back stitching because, well, we think it's boring. Like here, my clothing has something called chain stitching, and also it's in a zigzag shape because it looks cuter, I guess. But back stitching is just more durable. Now that I look at it, your hat has the same stitching too. I wonder if they were a set. And look at the way the cloak is weaved too. It's wool, and it goes one thread up, one thread down, etc. But again, Valgardian clothing likes to be more interesting visually. So you look at Mira's cloak. You're saying Frinn's cloak is boring? No, I'm not saying it's boring. I'm just saying it's like... It's clothing that's less like Valgard or even Kaboo's artistic clothing. It's less clothing that makes you look pretty or makes you stand out. And more clothing that's here to keep you comfy and warm. Function over form, you know? Okay, So, what I'm saying is, considering the craft that came into it, the temperature regulation and how it grows with you, whoever gave you this cloak wanted to make sure you're gonna be nice and comfy for a long time, Sif. Probably one of my parents. Try not to cry. You bite your lip and breathe softly in and out. Walk away from the closet. Let's look at something else. Okay. A closet. You open it. Found the angry key. No time. Bodycraft. Yeah, true. Queen bed. Housemaiden. Which housemaiden? Not the head. Okay. Now we have the angry key. $1964. That is the cutoff year for boomers. The youngest boomers were born in 1964. A lot of things happened in that year, but I wasn't alive for it, so I don't know any of the exact stuff. This also means that Jeff Bezos is one of the youngest boomers. Still pretty old, but, you know, youngest of his generation. CEO entrepreneur, born in 1964. $32.73. Okay, cool. 360. That's the second generation of Xbox. 1008. I can't think of a connection to that number. 1009 is mix in Roman numerals. It's the only English word to be spellable with Roman numerals. Oh wait, we've been here before. This is scissors type, so the just attack should do neutral damage. Still enough to take him out. 2608. That's a year in the future, even for Starborn, but in the past for Futurama. $1209. That is Sailor Pluto's apartment number in Sailor Moon. $967. Can't think of one for that one. I know I just had a break 20 minutes ago, but oh wait, I have the Star Crest. You know what? I'll go to the bathroom in real life when I get to the bathroom in the game, because I know I'm close to that. $12.99. That is the price of things that basically just cost $13. Okay. 2418. That is a year in the time of Starborn. I do have to actually write some more Starborn. The beginning of Starborn takes place in 2404, but you know, there are flashbacks and there's time travel, so there's moments before then. And there's the bathroom. Speaking of which, I gotta go IRL. Boop, boop, boop. Yes. It's a series of books, actually. Book 1 is available on Google Docs. I can put a link to it in the dream. But I'm going to be writing a better version of book 1 today. Well, part of it today. Obviously, it'll take more than 1 day to write it. Let's see there. Right here. Your eye stings. Your stomach hurts. Your head feels like it's about to split in two. You try to read silently, in and out, but it won't go in or out. Oh, do you want to cry? Is that it? It's okay to cry. Oh yeah, you've always thought crying was just a waste of time. But you remember reading once that the act of crying does help you feel better. Okay then, tears, come on out. No tears are coming out. Okay, haha, sounds like you don't want to cry right now after all. Stars, you're finally someplace no one will see you. You spent this whole loop wanting to cry, and now that you're safe and hidden, the tears won't come? You won't get a chance to be alone for a while. You need to cry now. Stars! You can't cry from your dead eye, but you should be able to cry from the other, can't you? Or are you broken on both blinding sides? Just cry, stupid body. Me. Honestly, me. Cry. Your nose burns, and your eye stings, but no tears are coming out. It's not working. This is a losing battle. Oh, maybe pain will do the trick? Really? That's why people usually cry, right? You put a finger in your mouth and bite as hard as you can. Ouch! Nope, not working. It's apparently not time to cry yet. Beginning of next loop? Haha. Okay, stop, and calm down. You're fine. You just need to keep going. You have to find out more about how the loops work. That's the only path you have left. Learn more about the loops and why you're here. And why the loop breaks down when you talk to the head housemaiden. And act better. Your family members, you can tell they feel something's wrong. You need to get your act together. If they know something's wrong, it'll only get harder for you. No, it won't. If they know something's wrong, they can help. Maybe not. Maybe they don't know the answers, but they can provide comfort. Especially if she knows. Especially if... Huh? The tall one with the glasses. You forgot her name? The researcher. She's the coldest, but she can get so curious sometimes it makes her seem almost childish. She's too perceptive for her own good, and you can't remember her name. Odile. Siffrin, are you okay? You've been in there a while. Oh. Odile! Yes? Odile? That's my name, yes? Oh, good. I remembered her name. Is everything... There's no toilet paper in the stall. Oh. Huh. I'll go get you some. Give me a sec. Here, walk away. Odile, Mirabelle, Isabeau, Bonnie. It's okay. You remember. You still remember. You bite your gloved fingers and try to breathe deeply in and out. You remember. You haven't forgotten them. They're still here, traveling together with you. You're still here. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You flinch. Something fell on your lap. I found you some paper, Siffrin. Thank you, Odile. See you in a second. You hear her walk away. Take the toilet paper and hold it between your hands. Rest your face against it, breathing, thinking about nothing. Wow, this toilet paper is really nice and soft, actually. You wonder where she found it. See? Even stuck in a time loop, even though you've been stuck for a long time, there are still things you can find out about the world around you. This roll of toilet paper is giving you hope. How blindingly wonderful for a roll of toilet paper to be the only hope you have left right now. Yeah, that was a little weird. You exit the stall. Okay. Well, that is that. And there's the Change God statue. What if instead of praying to the Change God, it's Wishcraft giving us the knife? Wish for eternity. Knife. Yeah, they did. I think there's one more boss before the king. Also, this isn't really skippable. Got the knife key. Okay. Let's go fight the king for the first time in Act 4. After we defeat this boss. Mirabelle has an AoE paper attack. But it's not strong enough. "2013. That was a year people believed they'd never get to see because people believed the world was gonna end in 2012. It was also the year that, Mario & Luigi Dream Team came out. on my birthday. I love when a game in a series I like comes out on my birthday. Though, yeah. Level 94! Just 5 more levels! And I got 3 in this loop. I know I get less I need more experience per level, the more I level up. But 3 level ups in one loop means I can probably get 2 level ups in the next loop. Maybe even the next 2 loops. Huh, neat. I'm not a huge fan of The Last of Us, just because it's got like a live action style from what I remember. And I also don't really like zombies too much, and it was on PlayStation, which I'm more of a Nintendo gamer, so, Also, this is the first time I've ever heard of a girl named Claude. Like, I've heard of Claudia and Claudette. Anyway, we have all 3 ingredients. So we have the bomb. Are there any questions we need to ask the king in the beginning of Act 4? Or do we need to gather more information first? No more questions? Enjoying this is perfect. This path, it's a lot of work, but it's real. I've already read this. Why can't I fast forward through it? Okay. I think there might be optional dialogue here. No. Nothing I haven't read before. What about you? Not in a million loops. Never ever that talk. Ready. Wait, I have the bomb, right? I do. Good, good. Mirabelle has to use Adorable Moving Shield on turn 1. Or Holy Care Shield, either one. But Adorable Moving Shield lasts 3 turns. It's less effective, but it lasts longer. So, yeah. Warbler. Bright one. I can't say. I do remember. Look at his hands. You remember. Going out for this part? Yes. King waits. Adorable moving shield. We got this. Makenai. Part. 2119. I don't have that set as a year in history for Starborn, but I could come up with something. So we all have the adorable moving shield. We survived the king's attack. Jackpot fully heals us and does a super attack. Yes, let's zone out for this part. Ouch. Oh, that's a level thing? I thought it was a progress thing. You said congrats on having a level high enough that the debuff doesn't change much other than your speed. Need one more paper attack, and I can get a heal. Okay. Holy care shield. Now, Holy Care Shield makes us invincible, but it only lasts one turn. Yeah, we're fine. Let's fight to the death. Okay, now we throw the bomb. 3,200. Sounds like there's nothing else for me to add, huh? So all you need to do right now is disappear. Disappear! 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 Yeah, we attack the king. Fireball's attack brings the king to his knees. No, I can't. I can't disappear. Not yet. Not when I still can't say it. He just wants to say the name of his home country. Here we go. We won. And now we're on the roof for some reason. Fall soon. So we'll talk to Odile. I can never go back home. Talk to everyone twice. Wait. Alright. We did it. So there's no new dialogue here. It's the sun. In the distance way up north, you see it. Look away before the universe leads you to. Okay. It's all over if you talk to her. Talk to her. This is the end. Thank you. Yeah. She says the same thing in every loop. Is it because she said the word time? Something happening. The air on it feels like the head hurts. They all love you. Just hope that one day you might learn to forgive. So you want to be trapped in a time loop? The actor became the director. Okay. Why did that count as 3 loops, by the way? The music sounds different. Ah, okay. I should, yeah. But first, I want to go to the library, make sure I'm wearing the correct memory. I am. Good, good. It's... a translated copy of that one series. Shouldn't be able to count time. 2, though. Yeah. I mean, the first issue was Odil's best weapon. Yeah, I know. Early issues are very rare. Not only is it an early issue, though, it's in a dead language. So the music has changed. I'm not gonna do a whole loop this time, I just want to talk to my friends. Tremendous tree. Help. Ask everyone else if they need help. You heard it, didn't you? Found it, Luke. Wishcraft! Yep, found it in a book. The writer said they wanted to create a whole new body and use witchcraft for it. Impossible. It's real, it has to be. Craft that allows you to do the impossible, like creating a body, like looping in time, like maybe freezing people in time as well. The king knows about witchcraft. Could witchcraft be how he got the power to craft time? Did he use witchcraft to be able to use timecraft? Makes sense, yeah? That's something... That's a new lead. Finally, right? Finally indeed. Well, you know what to do, don't you, Stardust? Find more information. Indeed you do. Not to send you another book chase, but, book time. Book time. You can read those weird books now, can't you? Maybe one of them might mention it. Alright. Now that you're here, though, how can I help you with this wonderful new loop? Let's talk about... Aren't you bored? Oh, no. Don't worry about me, Stardust. I like being in the sun. Question about... Nothing. What should I do next? Okay, let's see. Which one will you choose? Experience in fighting, sure, yeah. Okay. Sit down. Okay. Are you this bored? Certain type of book. Fairy tale. Okay, fairy tale. All that's left is Bonnie and Isabeau, but I'll talk to Luke. You're awkward. No, no, no! I was trying to get closer to the tree, but not... Ugh. Getting stronger and stronger. don't need to swear off of croissants because of what happened. You don't need to keep that coin to remember what happened. You don't need to keep that coin to remember them. Those rituals won't accomplish anything. How could you understand how I feel? Right. I can't understand you, after all. I don't know what it's like to feel your home slip out from under you. To feel cut off from everything. To want to remember it all no matter what. How could I? Look at me, Stardust. Look at my face. Do you really think I'm supposed to be here? Do you really think I can't understand what it's like to not have a home I can go back to? See reflections of it everywhere I look, but without the connection that comes with it? Do you really think I don't understand wanting to remember everything I've left behind? I'm a star, but do you really think it warms me up? That my chest isn't empty still? And even now, I'm alone. No one can understand what I'm going through. And the only person that could is... Nope, that's it. That's all you get. Tee. I feel like you understand Loop a lot better now. What was that about? I got an achievement for that? Can you see the achievements that pop up? Cool. Cool. Okay. Cool. When we get there. I'm not even at Act 5 yet. I already gave the flower to the king. Because of how late the bomb is in the house, I can only use it against the king. Sure. Don't help me. Or don't let me help you. The 3 favorite foods. Nice. Pineapples. Samosas. But which samosas? I only have like 1 hour left. So I won't be able to do another loop. But I can get ready. Is there anything else I need to do in Dormont? Okay. Dang, I was told Act 3 was the longest act. I didn't realize how short Act 4 was gonna be. I could maybe go for 5 hours. At most. Just helping everyone out. So you probably can't do it on the first playthrough then. That quickly, I mean. We will win. Okay. I think if I had to guess, there's a book on every floor about witchcraft. Wishcraft, not witchcraft. I think I found the one for floor 1 as well. I did find the one for floor 1, I just couldn't read it yet. Okay. Now I can defeat Sadnesses in 1 turn. Now that I let my friends defeat the first one. I've read this before. Salty. What? Huh. The world is inside the universe, though. That's true. You also forgot solar system and galaxy, Siffrin. Storage room. I know we don't need these items. I can do side content on a future playthrough. Plus, I think I did most of it already. I could be wrong. You said there was something in the observatory, so I will check that out. Did I seriously forget? I forgot to press the switch! But yeah, when I go to the third floor, I won't complete the loop. I will go to the observatory. Yeah, Bonnie... I mean, I did the Act 3 side quests. Yeah, I did all the Act 3 side quests. I did one for everybody in Act 3. Is there 2 I can do? For some characters in Act 3, and I just missed one? Oh! They're not a side quest? Right. I forgot I had to do those. Technically, you only have to do them once, though. I've done them every loop since. Written in your language. The normal ending a few times. So it is real. Wishcraft. Very useful to know. How are you even reading this? That is bad. Can't read it at all. Sure it's real. Translate? Yeah. I'm a child. I have a lot on my mind. I cannot help. Understandable. Mirabelle and Bonnie play some kind of game in the corner. You understand. Wishcraft, as the name implies, is the art of crafting wishes. Of making whatever you desire come true. According to this, there seems to be no clear limit on what kind of wish you can make come true. A big part of it seems to come through just believing very strongly that you wish will come true. So by crafting some specific rituals in conjunction with a powerful will for your wish to come true, people can seemingly make any kind of wish come true. Okay, use the word congestion. I'm confused. Conjunction. It means the same way we use craft and knowledge and will to make figurines move, there's a way to use craft to make your wishes come true. You got a question, Boniface? So, can you make any wish come true if you ask? Yes. But the way the wish comes true seems a little more complicated than that, from what Cyprin translated. Depending on what you ask, your wish might not come true, but you might get the means to make your wish come true. Like Timecraft. So like, let's say you wished to win a rock, paper, scissors tournament. Instead of just having it come true through pure luck, you might get something to make it come true. Like, maybe you'd get better at reacting, and you could see your opponent's hand in slow motion as it falls, so you can change your own hand. Or maybe you'd get the they'd be playing based on their body language. Or you just get the power to see the future, so you know what hand your opponent will play beforehand. Like how I beat Tutorial Kid! Oh, or maybe you could meet a powerful rock, paper, scissors master who'd be willing to teach you through the goodness of their heart. Maybe. What if your opponent also made a wish to win? What do you think would happen? Maybe the wishes would cancel each other out and the match would end in a draw. Or it could be decided randomly. Or maybe their wishes could be considered null and it'd be anyone's game. Yeah. Or maybe the wishes can't work because it's two opposite wishes, so they both explode and destroy the whole world. Oh no, but neither of those wishes would come true then. So maybe they'd both get to win somehow. Maybe they'd go to different tournaments. Or share a medal. Cute. This is fascinating. Makes you want to go into wishology. Is that that a Fairly Odd Parents reference? Wishology. I haven't seen Wishology in years, or any episode of Fairly Odd Parents. Huh. So if wishcraft is how the king got his powers, what did he wish for then? I don't know, but maybe his power to freeze people in time might not be what he wished for. But it's the means to make his wish come true. Yeah, his wish is to remember his home country. To make Valgard perfect. A perfect picture. Oh, but then, question. I have a question. Yes, Mira? I give you permission to speak. Thank you. Siffrin, you think the king could have gotten timecraft powers just by wishing for them, right? Considering he's the one who told you about wishcraft in the first place. So then, if wishes can be that powerful, wouldn't anyone making a wish at any time be kind of dangerous? We'd be living in a very different world, wouldn't we? If someone wished to be the strongest person alive... But the thing is, you have to wish with all your heart. Or a kid wished for 1,000,000 ponies. We can do that? Wish for 1,000,000 ponies? Oh no! To answer your question, my dear Vera, it seems that just wishing for things does hold a little bit of power, but not enough to actually make anything come true. But like Sif said, over time, people figured out specific ways to do wishcraft to increase their chances of their wish coming. It's very likely nothing will happen. I wish I won this single game. Wouldn't ask for much belief, or for a lot of rituals. But in theory, you could prepare rituals and wish for something larger, like, I wish I could win this world tournament. Or, I wish to get enough power so I can freeze a whole country in time, right? Right. So the king knew how to do wishcraft then. That's what this means? Wishcraft could account for his mastery over timecraft. And so, he must have known specific rituals to make his wish come true. Where could he have learned them? Does it matter? Because that's it, isn't it? That's it. Wishcraft is the art of making wishes come true. Wishes that could bestow immense power. The wish must be what is trapping you here. But whose wish? That's it, that's it, that's it. You can't help but smile widely. Finally, a hint. Finally, a real path you can follow. Something you can do. You try and calm your breathing. Phew. Okay. Specific rituals, huh? It's a long shot, but there might be another book about wishcraft somewhere. Something you couldn't read before. Now we just need to collect the keys. And move on to the second floor. I can only beat the paper sadness with just attack. The other sadnesses will resist it or take neutral damage. Maybe I can beat the scissor sadness with it at level 99. The rock sadness, the ones that have the crests, of course. The rock one, I'll probably never be able to beat with just attack. But I could probably beat it with Tear You Apart. Okay, I got the egg key. Now I need the broken egg key. I wasn't paying attention to the damage I dealt, so you gotta let me know how big the biggest number was. This one's rock type. 2168. You know, in 2166, that's a year in Starborn history that Fortuna's comet broke into pieces. I don't know if it's mentioned in the book or not. It's been a while since I wrote it. $21.76, 10 years after, yeah. $1,008. It says 31% dropped frames over the last 2 minutes from a minute ago. So frames are being dropped. Okay. %66 dropped frames. Okay, let's see. Settings. Latency. Which one is that? General. Advanced. Okay. Video. I'm trying to check my settings. General? Is it general? Okay. Settings. Okay. Appearance. No. Remote control, no. Virtual webcam, no. Game overlay. Advanced, it's not hotkeys. Video. I'm just gonna not worry about it for now. Sure. There's the key. Five of Pentacles. Do the tarot cards actually do anything? Well, that sucks. Unfortunately, I can't fix the issue while streaming. Okay. So Just Attack is very good. Sorry about the dropped frames. I wish I... Is it because Discord is open? There, I closed Discord. Hopefully that solves the issue. Okay, I need to hope it's paper type. Paper. Perfect. $2,700. Changes craft type, but you can't see anything. Okay, so rock. It wasn't because I had Discord. See, I closed Discord and okay, I closed a few more apps. We need rock. Okay, lovely. That's the end of the first floor. The second floor is in the secret library, I think. Or maybe the regular library. I know I said it would go for 4 hours, but I do want to finish this loop. Which won't be the last one of Act 4, because I want to go to the observatory. Imagine if I just did all of Act 4 in one loop. Well, not one loop, in one stream. One of the libraries. Okay. Favorite tree. Oh. Huh? Is that something I can actually find? The idea of favorite trees does seem like a form of wishcraft. He doesn't remember his name, no. I just found it by accident.